Shane from Columbus, Ohio. Shane says, hey, Chris and Jason, we are hoping to gain further insight as to where conversions are happening in relation to the position of the ad. For example, if a campaign is running and has a dozen conversions for the month, how could we segment the data to see the position of the ad where it was for each of those conversions? So Shane, before I send the question off to Jason, who has already written a very colorful answer, which I'm sure he will filter. Let me say, although Jason will give a different answer, I'm going to tell you, I have had this, Jason, sometimes we have to answer these questions because the client is insisting. And I've had instances where I had to answer this question. And I'll tell you how I did it in a macro sense. I downloaded data from like 60 days and at the search term level for everything that had a conversion. I then pulled all of that into one spreadsheet and aggregated all the data about if there was one conversion and one click, where was the position for that one conversion and one click? And then I put that and aggregated it out to how many clicks happened in first position, how many clicks happened in second, third, fourth, stuff like that. So that's the only way I was able to do it. And it was a very manual process. There's no tool that I've ever found that can give you that pure information, because sometimes data is nice to have and sometimes it's just kind of nice and clean to show that. But Jason's going to give you a different point of view. Let's make it snappy.
No, you said it, Chris. I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
What? You okay?
Do you have kids? Do you have kids, Chris?
Do I? Of course I have.
Then why don't you try being a father for 5 minutes instead of spending your time downloading and talking about sheets and positions and then manually do. What are you doing? Who do you work for? What? Do you work for a bunch of Google Ads managers? Like, do you work for professional Google Ads people that just abuse you and every little thought in their head about what if the data said this? What if the data said that? I wonder what happens with this. They just make you do it all day. What kind of self-respecting business owner was asking you this question? Who cares what position they were from? Manage your account. Focus on the leads. Focus on the cost per lead. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Chris? What? No, seriously. What value? No, seriously. No, seriously. No, seriously. No, seriously. I need you to stop right now. Seriously. What does this provide, Chris?
It's okay. Do you really want to know?
Yes, okay, I want to know. I want to know.
I'm going to answer very precisely. So the thing is, I'll tell you the reasoning behind it. I had a client who was insisting that they always be first. And my only argument was, well, listen, it might be a little more. Let them be
first. Spend the money, Chris.
Well, because
people don't change their mind.
Conversions are going down. He's saying our conversions are going down. I want to be first all the time because, we're going to sell. And then my comment was, you may perform better. You might actually get more conversions a little lower in the positions. What if we're in second position? And then I had the data to show him that, which, hey, some of us really want to explain to our clients instead of slapping them in the head and saying, listen to me, I'm the boss.
I don't slap my clients. The only slaps we do are high effing fives because we're making a bunch of money. That's the only slaps we do are high fives and pats on the rear ends because we're making money out here in the real world, Chris. By the way, and Chris, while I'm talking, please read to yourself my answer, what I wrote out, because I think you.
I am not reading that. Oh, I've already read it. I cannot.
Okay, Chris. But the end of my answer. Okay, well, you guys are doing this, and I'm doing high fives with my clients. Google is in the process of taking the average position away anyway. So it's over. It's over. It's going away. You're not even going to be able to do these things to yourselves in a few months anyway. They're sunsetting it. So it's going away anyway.